There once lived a woman named Nneka, whose life was defined by resilience and sacrifice. She was married to a man who, when the weight of responsibility grew too heavy, abandoned his home, leaving her alone with their 7 children. Many nights, Nneka cried in silence, but when the morning came, she wiped her tears and faced the day with courage, determined that her children would not suffer because of their father's weakness. With nothing but her hands and a little stall in the market, she began petty trading. She sold vegetables, fruits, and sometimes cooked food by the roadside. Every coin she earned, she carefully saved, sacrificing her own comfort so that her children could go to school. She worked under the sun and rain, sometimes going without food, but she never allowed her children to drop out of school. She told them again and again, "Education is the only inheritance I can give you." Years passed, and through her sweat and struggles, her children grew into great men and women. By the grace of her determination, 3 of them became doctors, and 4 became lawyers. The joy she carried in her heart was unmatched, even though her body had grown frail from years of hard labor. When they graduated, she smiled and said, "Now I can rest." Not long after, Nneka passed away, leaving behind a legacy of strength, sacrifice, and undying love. One day, the man who had abandoned them returned. His hair was gray, his clothes tattered, and his eyes full of regret. He came searching for the children he had left behind, hoping to claim a place in their lives. But when he asked for their mother, the answer pierced his heart: "She is gone." The children, remembering the pain their mother endured alone, rejected him. They told him, "You lost the right to be our father the day you left her to suffer alone." Ashamed and broken, he walked away into the shadows of regret. The children went on to build successful lives, each excelling in their career. To honor the woman who bore the weight of their future on her shoulders, they built a statue of their mother in the village square, so that generations to come would remember her as a symbol of strength, sacrifice, and unconditional love. And so, Nneka's name lived on not as a woman who suffered, but as a mother whose love shaped destinies and whose memory became eternal. If you have learned a lesson from this story, kindly comment and subscribe to this channel for more stories like this.